Nervous system retraining is great. I love it. But there are certain situations where it does not work. And that's the point of this video, teaching about the circumstances they may lead to nervous system retraining not working. Okay, first and foremost, the number one thing would be what the person is consuming. If they're already consuming foods they are sensitive to, that they've eaten over and over and over and over again, and they have leaky gut or they have bacterial issues in their stomach, and they're consuming eggs, dairy, nuts and seeds, gluten, processed foods, way too much meat over and over and over again, then no matter how much nervous system retraining you're doing, it's not going to be able to be fully effective because the person is consuming things that's causing them an inflammatory response, causing them to still have sensitivities, causing them to still have mast cell responses, right? So this is the reality of it. And if you consume all the wrong foods, it'll feed the wrong bacteria and they will produce the wrong byproducts, which will cause the immune system to be aggravated, and then inflammation causes the symptoms. So that will not be fixed by nervous system retraining. Yes, you can go ahead and reduce inflammation. You can reduce the reactivity that you potentially have, the severity of the reactions, but you can't completely eliminate those reactions if they've already been developed. You have to eliminate the foods themselves for a period of time while you do the nervous system retraining, and then it sticks, okay? Another thing that will make you not be successful with nervous system retraining is if you're living in a house with mold or mycotoxins and you've already become sensitive to these. You've already developed a significant sensitivity to the mycotoxins or the mold. I've seen this in plenty of people, like autistic children, my daughter, plenty of adults that had severe illnesses where they developed a sensitivity to the mold and mycotoxins, and this went unrecognized, and it was diagnosed as this, diagnosed as that, but in the end it was just the mycotoxins that were contributing to the issue. So can you do nervous system retraining in a person that has neurological dysfunction because of black mold exposure and their eyes crossing, right? No, you can't. I'm sorry. I've seen it. I tried it. It doesn't work. It doesn't work, okay? And I was actually there. I was in that situation where I was reacting to everything under the sun and I was stuck, and mold was basically running the show, right? So the last part is, if you're stuck in a story in your mind that you were the victim still, that this thing is still affecting you, this trauma, that you are not the one in the driver's seat, that you are not the one in control, you know, these thoughts can lead you to not be able to heal as well. And that's pretty much the last thing I want to say. So if you're trying to heal from nervous system retraining and you're still thinking of the traumatic events in your life that are prohibiting you from healing, you're still in the victim role, you're still not leading the right narrative or story in your life, right? Or if you're eating the wrong foods, or if you're living in a moldy house and you develop sensitivities, if you have real sensitivities to these things, they're going to prevent you from being successful with the nervous system retraining. You got to change your storyline. You got to change your narrative. You got to change your environment. You got to change your diet. You got to change the way you look at life and behave. And this is real change. That's going to be sticking, and that's actually going to affect you over the long term. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, go to my website, endsickness.org. I have plenty of articles and videos on there teaching you how to heal yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. Take care.